Well, good Saturday morning. Man, I had a fabulous week down in Cowtown this week at the Petrochem Canada West conference. And I got to tell you, for those of you who, take the words continuous improvement out of the virtue posturing arena and put it into, something that you're actually going to walk the talk on, this Petrochem Canada West show is turning out to be the place to be. But I did want to take a few minutes just to address, since I got back, my inbox, all my inboxes have been basically overflowing with follow-up questions to, my tiny little part at this conference. And the questions, they're coming back kind of like what set me off on this journey in the first place. So if I was to group all the questions I'm getting back and lump them all into a generic question, it would go something like this. Yeah, Pete, from a manager's level, what can we do to drive process compliance? Because we recognize that what you're saying is true, that's why we're failing, but how do we correct it? And I'm here to confess that the reason I'm up there promoting that we need to re-engage senior leadership at the strategy team level is because I've already spent years with that exact question that you're asking me, and it's led me to the conclusion that this is a human workforce nature thing, and it's somewhat influenced by the culture that you're dealing with. So there are people that are less affected by this. But for the most part in our industry, if we're going to drive compliance through all those cross-sectional teams to have a successful team of teams turnaround event, we are going to need senior leadership to take more interest, to follow along, to read the dashboard every week. I used to go so far as to send out what I cleverly named the strategy team report every Sunday night. That's what we can do, but it is dependent on somebody taking action at the deficiencies that show up in those reports. So I wish I had a better answer. I wish I had a magic answer for the people. I appreciate all your questions, and I appreciate the challenge you're facing. And I guess that's why, I came out with the premise that I came out with in the first place, that it's a leadership question. We need that leadership engagement, or we're just banging our head against the wall. So, next time you see somebody starting down the scapegoat your GC path, push back. Maybe you can make a difference. Anyway, that's how I see it this morning. Have a nice day.